There is a growing community of people who believe they can beat the lottery without studying math or buying thousands of tickets. They claim it is possible to materialize a jackpot through specific, focused manifestation. One winner in the UK decided to test this theory by writing a fake check to himself for exactly £1 million. He set a clear intention. He would win and cash that check before he turned 35. On his 34th birthday, his numbers came up. He won £1 million, hitting his target with a full year to spare. Cynthia Stafford tells an even more precise story. She wrote the number 112 million on a piece of paper, slept with it under her pillow, and meditated on it daily. In May 2007, she won a Mega Millions jackpot for that exact amount. Other winners, like Phoenix and Kelly Grace Gaddis, describe vivid recurring dreams that predicted their exact winning numbers, or the specific store where they would buy the ticket long before the draw occurred. While writing a check to the universe seems to work for a lucky few, the real challenge begins the morning after that check actually clears. These winners often report a strange reaction to the news. Phoenix described the moment as feeling normal, claiming she didn't have a burst of excitement because her manifestation practice had already convinced her the win was certain. That psychological certainty exists in total opposition to the chaotic physics of the lottery machine, where numbered balls tumble in a state of near-infinite probability. Logic dictates that these numbers cannot be predicted, yet the moment those plastic balls settle into the rack, the winner's life enters a state of immediate, high-stakes volatility. The act of winning is a singular event, but it triggers a sequence of legal and social pressures that most people are completely unprepared to navigate. Kurt Panausis, an attorney who specializes in handling billion-dollar wins, tells his clients that the most dangerous move they can make is rushing to the lottery office the day they win. Instead, the first 48 hours should be a total lockdown. You signed back of the ticket to establish ownership, take a selfie with it for legal proof, and then put it in a secure location while you build a team. The goal is to keep your name out of the headlines. Once a name is tied to a massive jackpot, that individual becomes a visible target for every solicitor, scammer, and long-lost relative in the country. Lawyers use legal structures like blind trusts to claim the prize money. The trust's name appears on the public check, allowing the actual winner to remain hidden behind a wall of corporate anonymity. This legal shielding is the only way to prevent the social explosion that occurs when the public realizes exactly how much liquid cash you now control. When winners are exposed, the fallout is often immediate. Mavis Wanchik publicly claimed a $758 million Powerball win, and her life was upended within hours of the press conference. People began hounding her home and her family so relentlessly that local police had to be permanently stationed at her house to maintain safety. A media frenzy turns your private history into public data. Reporters and strangers will dig through your past, your finances, and your relationships, hounding you for a comment or a donation. Sometimes the pressure turns violent. Dr. Shirley Press won $56 million and soon received a direct death threat over the phone while she was working in a pediatric emergency room. Relationships are often the first thing to break. When a group of coworkers won a $315 million jackpot, a former colleague who wasn't in the pool immediately filed a $39 million lawsuit against them. Without the protection of total anonymity, the winner becomes a commodity. They are no longer a private citizen. They are a walking, talking payout for anyone with a convincing enough grievance. Some winners, like Cynthia Stafford, manage to use their wealth to build production companies and fund charities, but many others find that sudden wealth accelerates their own destruction. Michael Carroll won nearly £10 million as a 19-year-old refuse collector. He spent the entire fortune on a lavish, self-destructive lifestyle, eventually returning to his old job as a bin man with nothing left. Then there is Jack Whitaker, who won $314 million. The win brought a wave of theft, lawsuits, and personal tragedies that eventually cost him his family and his sanity. At the moment he posed with this ceremonial check, he believed he had secured unimaginable wealth for his grandchildren. After years of misery, his perspective changed completely. Before he passed away, he told reporters, "I wish we had torn the ticket up." This illustrates the core danger of the jackpot. The very thing people spend years trying to manifest is often the exact force that dismantles their lives once they receive it. Predicting the winning numbers is only the beginning. If you succeed in manifesting a fortune, you'd better have the legal team and the personal discipline ready to handle the reality of it.